On this trip, things go wrong early on as we head out to Loerkop Adventures just outside Rustenburg. We want to create a brand new trail up the Magalies mountain, but before we can get there, we need to overcome a rocky incline, dense bush, and little traction. Donnie discovered this. This is why one have to inspect your vehicle. Now, if this thing came down while I was driving, especially pulling a trailer, I tell you, it wouldn't be cool. The best is to refit a new self-locking nut. With a new self-locking nut replaced, we can tackle our wet journey to Loerkop Adventures.
Hallo kleintjie, klein tokkie.
Bij jullie zie, ja, baie waardeer het. Ek hoop nie
Like jy daai boot wat
stel.
uitgeklim het, gelukkig sien die man.
Ja, zie. Dit kan nou.
Imagine ek was op pad hier na jou toe en toe hoor jy net daar ons sien.
Wrong spot. Zwoerig. Did you see how close that warning came to that tree on the left hand side? Just want to say, dodgy ass driving. I wonder if she thinks it's in 4x4. Too much on the clutch. She's going to drive us over. She's going to kill us all. This is the last episode for me because my wife's going to drive over me.
I'm getting in the hang of it. I actually thought it was a lot more difficult.
Just stay off the clutch as well.
Yes.
Loerkop is a brand new 4x4 destination and the campsites are as fresh as we can get. Let's go see what the other oaks are up to. Etienne.
I don't know. Maurits.
Maurits.
Yes.
And Maurits. Settled.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go see what Ant is up to. Check this.
Quickly
That's
put
a
the
kettle.
kettle together.
Boom. Recommend.
So that's how quick you can get to
Feeling.
make
So,
Yo, that is, thanks. Yeah, no, it is hot. Thank you. Love you long time. You're a special creature, you know that. How many shovels of this do you want in your coffee?
I'll settle for one shovel.
How many shovels of this do you want?
One.
No.
Is it green?
Just a Cremora.
Oh,
Kind
no,
of.
come on.
But it's Ellis Brown.
It's not, oh, it's on site, not on top.
No, that's the
inside.
other one.
No, it's not that one.
No, not even
So
close.
this one is...
Stop while you're ahead.
Okay.
Actually, this is made of palm oil. Apparently it's not good for you, but believe it or not, I like that.
With cheese? You should try it with cheese.
You've done this before.
No,
You experienced it this.
with cheese, it's brilliant. Take a handful, man.
And then?
Lekker.
I'm puffing it out of my mouth.
Andre still haven't got rock sliders on his bakkie.
The
Gaan
whole
ook nie
bottom
kry
is like a rock slide.
You know, yes please, but no, one.
Yeah.
Andre is one of those people that don't believe in rock sliders because they take away clearance. Nee, Andre,
Exactly that.
is that the belief?
No,
Bayer arrives surprisingly early.
Couple coming with a small girl, probably. She's gonna love this.
I just love my 4Os in the plate, especially with a B plate. Perfect.
We all gathered around the fire before we settle in for the night. It's early morning and the windmill catches speed as it squeaks fast in the wind. The donkey boils, providing a warm shower for all of us as we freshen up.
The camera gives a strange perspective on some things. So like the obstacles look small, but the spoon looks enormous. So this little baby yogurt container just looks massive. It's actually a teaspoon. So all you do is you really just use one teaspoon, maybe a bit more. Okay, maybe just a little bit more. So we tucked underneath trees here in the corner of probably the bottommost corner of the campsite. We're surrounded by bush on all sides, just the way I like it. Here's bush, and there's bush, and behind there's bush. Also Etienne's car, in my car, but there's bush, and there's Maree. All the coffee ground is at the top, so you just push the top down a bit. They call this type of coffee a French press. So scrape those last things off. Wait for it. Oh, look at that. That's like life-saving goodness. Oh. Mommy. That's awesome.
With Mr. Forgy coffeeed up, my nose catches a smell.
Come to the coffee shop.
Come to the coffee table.
It's going to be beautiful. Your safety belt doesn't operate.
After the driver's briefing, we eagerly get going.
The way it happens.
We're at Loerkop 4x4. Well, what's it? Loerkop Adventures.
This is the area where I grew up. Brings back good memories. This veld. It's close to my heart.
So very dense bush we got here. We're going up the mountain, Magalies mountain. There's a big cliff up there in front. It's a stunning view. Really nice.
We start climbing the mountain.
Going up a little loose rock section at Loerkop.
Engage the center the block here. Just to stop us from spinning one wheel.
The control doesn't circle too much there.
About keeping momentum here. Just doing it.
Yoppie, you won't believe it, but I can't release my seatbelt. I just can't get it to release here.
As the drive becomes steeper, my handbrake needs some attention.
Thing is, before I drove Spookspruit, nothing wrong with the handbrake until we went through the mud.
Yeah, there we went through a pretty lengthy stretch of mud, and it wasn't just mud, it was mud past your sort of axle depth, and a lot of it. And then that stuff gets into your brake shoes, and it's tickets. It just grinds the shoes, the pad away on the brake shoes.
I think on this vehicle, it's only got drums at the back, so it probably uses those pads for
You don't have
braking.
discs at the back?
No, it's a solid drum. So
oh dear,
I reckon he uses that, and obviously that's
over time
worsens the whole thing.
Because it affects my braking in the car as well.
Still on the Land Rover, it's also got a drum, but it's on the drive shaft.
Yeah, mine is the same.
So your handbrake worked there, and I think it might be an advantage. But if there's any oil and leaks through there,
so
it's no handbrake.
Without handbrake, we push further up the mountain.
Like on a whole new road.
Yes, busy breaking a new road here. I got my first casualty on the right front bumper, a little bent as I went over something.
Now and again, we have to stop to cut trees or to clear some bush for the convoy.
So that's what the underbelly looks like. Tell us what spider this is if you know. Comment in the comments below.
We have to stop for these giant spiders here. And I must say the bushwhackers. That's a little baby.
Oh, it's a big one. Yo.
Okay. Are you okay now?
No.
We about 80 meters from the viewpoint where we want to, which we want to reach, called Suikerbos Rant.
We're just stopping because it starts to get a bit rough. There's a lot of bush in the way.
We in absolutely uncharted territory. On the incline with the handbrake issue, not fun, but yes, we're coping.
I stood there just now, and the view is beyond spectacular. It's a little clearing of just felt grass, and it's a high point, a little lump on the side of the mountain you can see for miles. We're the first vehicle to drive here actually. It's going to be awesome.
Because it's not ideal to not wear a seatbelt in this situation.
Okay.
Because now it stopped.
You're literally the first 4 wheels that's going to roll here. So
It's beyond awesome.
good luck. Anthony goes slower than usual, as big rock hidden under the grass can cause major damage if not careful.
You hear the locker engage there. There we go. Okay, Bayer, good luck.
It's a steep climb, and slowly the rigs start cutting a path through the dense scrub. Johan Swift follows behind me with a trademark signature slow crawl, as just a twin lock Jeep can do. Miller makes it look easy as the path now takes shape. 5 vehicles up here. This is what the track looks like now. We're going to look at Etienne, see how it goes. Beautiful. The rigs all make it up safely as we reach the top of Suikerbos Rant, and immediately we name it the off-course 4x4 summer. It's a spectacular view, and we all settle down as we nibble a well-deserved lunch.
I must say I enjoy coming down the mountain here. I don't know how you guys find it.
I was enjoying the silence.
I must say the scenery is just beautiful. It's a must-see.
No, it's just awesome scenery. It's really lekker.
The descent gives us time to appreciate the steep climb we just completed as we steer down to a few other paths that need some clearing.
Nice little challenge.
We encounter a hectic crossover axle obstacle and decide to send the patrol in first.
We'll have to cut the tree.
More trees in the front.
So we are moving out of the way here so Ant can come past.
Going down this little bushy sideways incline thing here. Can't see anything. And that is super cool. I guess we turn right here.
Where else to go?
Apparently there's a cross axle here. That is sharp. That's as sharp as it goes. Oh, it's a slurt running underneath me here. Okay, I should have come right a little bit this way.
There's a low overhanging branch that leaves very little room for maneuvering.
Can like to bump it a bit. I'm cross-axled and making spinnings.
Hold on there.
You're on the tree in the back.
Yeah, I hear so. Yeah. Sorry, hello.
That should give you a whole lot of traction at the back. The thing is, what's happening on that side?
Yeah, it's also, I've got just packed rocks there. Okay, cool. I just need like half a meter run and then out. But I don't have my half meter, otherwise I must just huck a winch and just pull.
Yep.
No, should have kept going right.
The open axles on the patrol lose traction as it bottoms out with only 2 wheels on the ground.
Just didn't see it coming.
The winch gets connected to the tree trunk protector.
Now my starters. sports hier, so. Maar dis deel van die lekkerte.
So this is quite a bit of a challenge, so let's see. I'm going to lean over quite a lot. Too much for my liking anyway.
I have no idea how Weyer managed to squeeze through without falling over.
Hey.
With the rear locker engaged, the Landy soon finds traction and it fights its way forward.
Why do I feel so horny now?
Top tip. The Jeep's battery just died. They tried to jump it with small cables, and then I brought my cables. If you're buying jumper cables, don't buy cheap. Buy the highest current cable you possibly can, because they were struggling, connected mine first turn of the key, because you have to carry current and you need decent long ones. Top tip.
Miller's long wheelbase Jeep looks massive on the 37s as he easily negotiates a good line and strolls through. Etienne doesn't take any prisoners as he pushes through with the V6 on a good line. Andre hangs up a bit, but powers through his way with the Hilux easily. We traveled to the Big Tree, another bush camp in the Loerkop Adventure destination.
Apparently there's spring water here. Spring water. So I'm bringing my beer cookie. Okay.
Right, we must all drink some water.
Where's the spring water, Mikey?
At the tap, yeah?
Yes, and I'm not drunk. What are you saying to me? Ik gaan bokrolletjies drinken.
Nee, jy spoeg aan 'n uit.
That's up to you. You won't die.
Moet er wel uitspoeg.
You heard about fertilizer. It's either going to make you grow or it's going to give you a lot of oomph.
We go down to the dam area where we go off course. Soon the play area claims a victim. Etienne's bakkie got a blowout on his left rear. The guys decide to attempt a trail repair, but the tyre is stuck and needs to apply petrol force that the tyre levers can make their way inside the rim.
So, can I assume that the best thing to have is 4 tyre levers, not just 2?
Oh, well,
3 is good.
The X, yeah, the X, 2 and the X, you sort it.
Okay, you feel like you won now, but you only...
No, small victories. Yeah. That's it.
Now this is almost halfway.
We did win. Yeah.
On some patches it'll actually have directional thread on it, and it tells you you must the bead must go a certain direction.
With all hands on deck, Anthony fits a gator patch on the inside, and it's time to witness the result.
I think we call that a fail where I come from. But it's okay.
We tried.
Look, you might have enough air in it to get back to the camp.
I'll just use the spare wheel.
I think so.
Spare wheel fitted, we hunt for some playground on the lower section of the farm and soon find joy. With some pumping it and some crawling, one obstacle after another, the convoy enjoy the playground like school kids with the first break at school. After lots of fun, we start our journey back to the camp. We had huge fun today and achieved our goal by reaching the off-course summit.
Yeah, I've lost sight of everything. I assume that we're going back on the same road that we came out.
Come straight, sharp right.
Oh, you're still there? Well done for watching. Thank you. Oh, she's still there. Then you must push the subscribe button. You obviously like it a lot. You're still there. Okay, push the like button too somewhere while you're here, and then say something at the bottom. Say something about the spider. What spider was that? You're still there. Come leaving.
If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up below in this video. While some of us braai, Etienne of the Bosryers.
Alright, so what we've basically done now is the bolt of the tie rod end was too long and it was shaving off some of the pieces of the chassis, so I just grinded it a bit shorter. I actually think the bushes inside the control arm here is worn out, so basically the whole control arm lifts up and down and it's hooking underneath here. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to weld some flat bar on both sides so that the play is sorted out. Well, not the play is sorted out, but when it does move up, it's not hooking on the side of the chassis, so meaning my steering won't be buggered anymore. So that's a quick fix for now, even though not permanently, but at least tomorrow I can continue.
In our next episode, we travel up the mountain where we cut open another route. If you want to see what happens next on this incredible journey, subscribe to our channel to be notified when we release the follow-up on this adventure. We are challenged with huge recoveries when things go wrong at Rilla.